Okay, let's talk about that nightly struggle. You know the one. You're trying to get off that long-wearing makeup, scrubbing away, and you still see residue. Or maybe your skin just feels kind of raw and irritated. It's honestly so frustrating. Turns a simple task into, well, a real chore. So, today on the deep dive, we're doing what we do best. Cutting through the noise, giving you that shortcut to being genuinely well-informed. We're diving deep into something pretty fascinating from the skincare world today. Think of it as a sneak peek behind the curtain at what a global leader might be cooking up, something that could actually change your whole evening routine.
That's right. We're focusing on a specific document. It sounds technical, but stick with us. A patent application from L'Oreal. It was published really recently, April 10th, 2025. And don't let patent application put you off. It's not just dry legal stuff. It's more like a blueprint, a plan for a potentially revolutionary new way to take off makeup. And the key thing, it's designed to be gentler, way more effective, and just less irritating for you, the person actually using it.
Exactly. So our mission today is to unpack what this patent tells us about L'Oreal's thinking, their approach to skincare innovation. We'll dig into how this potential game changer actually works, look at the science behind this peel-off idea, and crucially, why it could be such a big deal for your daily routine. Maybe rescuing your skin from that endless scrubbing cycle. Okay, so L'Oreal. Obviously a massive name in beauty. We all know them. Their products are everywhere, right? Drugstores, high-end counters are a huge global player.
Mm.
But I think what many people fully realize is the sheer scale of the research and development. This isn't just about selling lipstick and moisturizers. There's this massive engine of innovation constantly working behind the scenes, pushing cosmetic science forward.
It's fascinating, isn't it, how a company like L'Oreal protects its ideas, its intellectual property. This document we're looking at, U.S. Patent Application Publication Number, U.S. Tort OD50114292A1, bit of a mouthful, I know, titled Method and System for Removing Makeup. It's not a product on shelves yet, not necessarily, but it is a really clear window into their strategy of their commitment to cosmetic science. It was filed December 17th, 2024, and published, like you said, super recently, April 10th, 2025. That quick turnaround really highlights their continuous investment in R&D. They're not just following trends, they're trying to create the future.
Right, and it's not like this idea just popped up last December either.
Yeah.
The document itself gives us some history. It mentions this is a division of application note, 1,144,533, which, get this, was filed way back in January 2021. So that tells you L'Oreal's been working on this specific problem, making makeup removal better for years now, refining it, developing it. It also names the inventors, Christopher Pang and Tianyi Liu. It's good to remember the actual scientists behind these potential breakthroughs. Okay, so let's get to the really interesting part for you, listening at home, maybe dreading taking your makeup off tonight. This patent is tackling that universal struggle, getting off the really stubborn stuff. Long-wearing foundation, transfer-resistant lipstick, waterproof everything. We've all been there, right? Trying to wipe away waterproof mascara without feeling like you're damaging your lashes or the skin around your eyes.
Absolutely. And historically, the options weren't always great. Lots of rubbing, which, as you know, can easily irritate or even damage delicate skin. And even after all that effort, sometimes you still find little bits left behind, that black smudge into the eye the next morning.
Yeah.
This patent is trying to solve exactly that effective removal without the irritation and the residue.
So what is this potentially revolutionary solution they've come up with? Picture this. A makeup remover that's not a liquid, not a cream you rub in, but something you apply, let it set for a moment, and then it just peels off, like actually peels.
That's precisely the core idea. It's a makeup-removing composition designed to form a removable, self-supporting film or gel right there on your skin. This film then kind of encapsulates the makeup, traps it, basically. So when you peel the film away, the makeup lifts off with it cleanly. It's about lifting, not just dissolving or scrubbing.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. What makes it work? What's in this stuff?
Right, the patent gets specific about the key ingredients. It's really about a particular combination. First, there's something called a styrenic block copolymer. Think of that as the structural element. It helps the whole thing form that coherent film or gel that can actually be peeled off. It provides the backbone.
Okay, the structure. Got it. What else?
Second, and this seems really important, is low viscosity dimethicone. Now, dimethicone is a common silicone in cosmetics. You've probably seen it on labels. But here, the low viscosity part is key. Viscosity is basically how thick or runny something is. They specify 60,000 centistokes or less, which is relatively thin for dimethicone. This low viscosity helps it spread easily and form that smooth, peelable film effectively. The patent even suggests an optimal range, maybe around a 500 to 1,000 creased, for heating that sweet spot in the final product's texture.
Interesting. So the thinness helps it work better as a peel.
It seems to contribute significantly to how the final mixture behaves, yeah. And usually, there are also alkanes involved, things like C12, C18 alkanes. These often act as solvents, helping to dissolve the copolymer and dimethicone and keep everything nicely blended together in the final product.
So let's translate that for someone using it. You'd apply this mixture, let it dry or set into that film, and then you just peel it off. And theoretically, all the makeup comes with it. No rubbing, no harsh stuff.
That's the goal. Effortless peeling, taking the makeup away cleanly. The idea is less irritation, no leftover sticky feeling, and importantly, leaving your skin feeling undamaged. Think about the potential long-term benefits, especially for the delicate eye area, if you're not tugging at it every single night.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference over time. Okay, but this isn't just a cool concept, right? They have data science to back this up in the patent.
Oh, absolutely. Patents aren't just ideas, they require evidence. The application includes figures and tables showing test results. For example, they show how the mixture viscosity, how thick the actual product feels when you apply it, is affected by the dimethicone viscosity they choose. There's data indicating, like we touched on, that certain dimethicone viscosities lead to a final product with a higher mixture viscosity. And that higher viscosity seems ideal for forming that strong, peelable film. It's about getting the texture just right for performance.
Okay, so the feel matters for application and film formation. But what about the peel itself? How does it perform? Is it actually gentle?
Great question. That's where the mechanical properties of the film become critical. The patent provides data on things like elasticity, critical strain, and shear viscosity. These aren't just abstract terms. They directly relate to how it works and how it feels on your skin.
All right, break those down for us. Elasticity.
Okay, elasticity. Think about trying to peel something really brittle, like dried paint, just flakes and breaks, right? Super annoying. High elasticity means the film can stretch quite a bit without breaking. The data suggests their film has good elasticity, meaning it's likely to peel off in one nice, satisfying piece, taking the makeup with it, much cleaner, much more effective.
Okay, that makes sense. One satisfying peel. What about critical strain? Sounds intense.
It sounds technical, but it's about gentleness. Critical strain basically tells you how much the film can be stretched or deformed on your skin before it starts to really resist or pull uncomfortably. The patent data suggests their formulations have a lower critical strain during removal compared to other types of compositions. What that means for you is less tugging, less pulling sensation when you peel it off. It points towards a genuinely gentler removal process. Less stress on the skin.
Less pulling is definitely good.
Okay.
And the last one, sheer viscosity.
Right, sheer viscosity. This relates to the film's resistance to flow, kind of its internal gooiness or substance. A higher sheer viscosity usually means a more robust film. It holds its shape well, doesn't just smear around. This helps it effectively grab onto and encapsulate the makeup particles as it sets. It ensures the film has enough substance to lift the makeup away cleanly when you peel it.
So putting it all together, all this science, the copolymers, the specific dimethicone, the elasticity.
It all points to one thing: creating a makeup remover that is designed to work significantly better, especially on tough makeup, while being noticeably kinder to your skin. The data consistently suggests superior removability with less effort. And less effort means less rubbing, which is better for maintaining your skin's integrity, your skin barrier. I mean, just imagine a world where taking off waterproof mascara isn't a battle,
Yeah.
where it's just easy. That's the kind of shift this innovation hints at.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping this up. What we've really seen today is how a huge company like L'Oreal isn't just focused on the products we see now. They are deep in the science. This patent application gives us this really intriguing glimpse into the future, doesn't it? A potential revolution in how we handle makeup removal.
It really does. This deep dive shows how advanced chemistry mixing specific polymers and silicones in just the right way can directly address those everyday frustrations we all feel, like getting made up off easily. It's a fantastic example of how that serious scientific research translates into, tangible benefits for your daily routine, making things easier, gentler, better.
And for you listening, I think it really underscores that there's constant innovation happening behind the beauty counter. Things aimed at making your life simpler and keeping your skin healthier in the long run. It feels like part of a bigger trend, maybe, focusing on gentleness and skin health, not just, stripping everything off. So here's a final thought to leave you with, something to mull over. If this kind of peel-off method does become the new gold standard for makeup removal, truly effortless, gentle, complete, how might that change the makeup you actually choose to wear day to day? Would you be more adventurous with bold, long-lasting looks if you knew removal was basically a non-issue? And taking it a step further, What other parts of skincare, beyond just makeup removal, could potentially be transformed by a similar peel-off technology? Where else could this approach solve problems? Lots to think about there.